short stacks who are standing to make about $10,000 profit if the short stack busts right now.
And we saw at least 1-7 get folded, so it's not really looking very good for Ed O'Brien.
Our flop is 3 of hearts.
And not a lot of hope there on that flop.
Not very fun one.
A couple of sweaty straight cards.
And you could say that Borenstein's not barreling last.
Oh, we got a better sweat.
Him not barreling the turn last hand might be smart, looking at how like there's 3 people on the chopping block right now if you don't put yourself in a precarious situation.
And the Case Queen hits the river, even though it was unnecessary. So Ed O'Brien is out of here in 10th place. Good for $19,050. And I don't know how many times this guy's entered. But if he's in for 560.
If he's in for him from 20% to 40%, that's pretty great. Let's go. It's not great.
It is not great. It takes away one of the hard outs.
We could have got some chop outs there, too.
Now we will see the river.
Goes brick, brick. So we lose Eudual Lopez in 9th place, $28,302.
Not bad for 560.
Not bad at all, and not bad considering, you know, he would have been the odds-on favorite to go out in 10th today. So nearly $10,000 more dollars.
Jamie, quick, how many buy-ins did he win?
What?
I like a 2 diamond. Well, there's the 9.
Jeez,
oh
come on.
First card.
A pair of 9s. Our turn is.
The thing is, he runs so good that not only is he going to win this, but we weren't even right about the way he wins it, because he still wins.
Yep.
Aces and 9s.
All right.
Asher doubles up, brutally bad beats Gerard Kane.
That's what you got to do. You just got to fold the ace-queen and wait for a better spot.
Gerard Kane, when asked something you'd want people to know about you, simply wrote, no.
Awesome. Wow, now I'm rooting for him too.
Claims his birthplace was Ireland. He usually plays at Borgata and does.
Asher's ace-9 against the ace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It was in Asher's hand, so it was.
I mean, for
all
normal
know.
human beings.
9 of spades, 9 of hearts, no help to either player. King high, still in the lead. Let's see a turn.
Pretty tough to chop this.
Jack of diamonds. We've got a straight draw.
That's
We've got a
always a nice
straight
little sweat
draw.
card.
Last card. That's why they call it poker. Let's see the river. The 6 of clubs.
That is a brick. Gerard Kane out of here in 8th place. The 49-year-old from Ireland who wants you to know no about him. Cashes for $43,790.
It's a great score.
That's
Going to be very, very difficult to do it this time.
Well, we got
Wow.
a sweat.
He does have a sweat. What's bizarre
We're
is
down
this
to
would have
3.
happened 30 minutes ago, and the fact that he hasn't come over here yet leads me to believe that maybe a deuce does hit the
Oh,
river.
okay.
So Asher Conniff eliminated in 7th place. Managed to get away from some big hands and some spots where he probably wouldn't have laddered up quite as much as he did.
Yeah,
Easily could have gone out in 9th or 10th.
He made 24,000 extra or something.
Yeah. Here's the big sweat.
And when Rohit gets the
Just a
call
flip.
here, he's not happy, and he actually gets shown the hand he needs to see.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
he's hoping to get
That's
through.
like
when he
one of the
jams.
best case scenarios, yeah. And that is having less than half the equity. A little bit better now that the turn is bricked.
Big turning point in the tournament, right? This card.
Oh.
And brick, ship it.
That's super
That's gonna do it for
deflating.
Jonathan.
So
He
Jonathan, yeah, out of here, eliminated.
It's
That
fun
was
to watch him
6th
play.
Was that for a
place.
chip lead pot? I believe that
Absolutely.
was. For
Oh,
a chip lead.
definitely, yeah, because
Oh.
Rohit was the chip leader.
That hurts.
So Jonathan now out 6th place, $86,589. And you can see
Anguish.
disappointment on his face. And I think, you know, what you're irritated, obviously, that you're out, but also, you know, I think he knows what a great spot he's in to win that tournament, even without that chip lead. It's just a great opportunity.
Wow.
Great.
That's really good.
So in the middle of this anecdote, an all-in and a call, and Rohit is in position to knock out another player,
Oh,
but it's a queen on the flop.
It's got some hearts.
We're going to need a sweat on the turn.
I want the 10 of hearts.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a sweat
What
for
a card.
sure.
Look at those outs grow.
And it does come running hearts. Wow, Rohit. The old suck, resuck. And there goes William Johnson. Rohit cannot miss today.
Bill Johnson can afford a lot of...
Pair 7 still good. Queen 10's picked up a few more outs.
The problem with limping the button in this situation, like if you're Rohit, maybe it's okay. If you're John, like the chance of just winning the blinds, you're taking a blind away from those players and adding 3 or 4 to your 3 blinds to your stack
It's
when you have 4 to
significant, for sure.
It's too significant, in my opinion.
And he doesn't have any reason to suspect he's going to be getting 3-bet. And he didn't get 3-bet light. He ran into a hand. So, like, yeah, it's kind of, like, it's probably almost definitely better for him to be raising, giving himself a chance to get through. 2 opponents who aren't really, like, that sticky. I'm definitely being results-oriented and saying that, like, a limp there would have been better because he has that hand. He has pocket 3s, which you're dying to see a flop with. You have a double-up chance there. And he happens to run into jack. So you're like, man, like, a limp there would have worked great, but only because of the hand matches.
Right.
Yeah.
And really still only if you hit your set.
Yeah. But still, even then, like, you limp one, and the guy makes it like calling from a walkie-talkie.
Nice. There we go. It's a race. Well, I don't think Tommy Boy versus Black Sheep is really a race. It's more
No,
of a
Tommy Boy
domination.
is 80-20.
Queen eye flop. 8's holding. An 8 on the turn. That is going to lock it up. Satish is drawing dead.
Nice pay jumping by him, though. He really
Big time.
did. He made, like, no ICM mistakes. He was just chilling and waiting for everyone to bust out. He made an extra, like, 50 grand after he probably could have busted.
And we feel for him for that ace-10 spot. It was just pretty rough spot.
I mean, he could have gone out immediately after that, and he didn't. So good work on his part. He finishes in 4th place for 141-107.
Spades, 10s in the lead. Can Jason continue this amazing run?
I feel...
Let's see a flop.
Can Jason continue this amazing run? I like it. Kelly's really, she's doing our job for us.
Ace, 5 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 4 of hearts, 10 still way in the
I feel bad for
lead.
Rohit because it looks like he spiraled out of control, and he made a couple mistakes in there, but it wasn't that bad. He didn't.
There was really nothing that he did that was bad. I can't think of anything that's, like, really bad. He tried a little too hard on 1 or 2 pots where the runouts were not favorable for him to keep barreling or to check raise. And I think in a spot where hole cards were not being shown and people weren't getting information, he might have been able to keep running it over.
Yeah.
But, you know, you have reason to think Jason probably was getting information and saying, like, okay, he's been barreling you off these hands. Like, he's had 9 deuce, he's had whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Jason's like, okay, I have to call this guy.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh, what?
Wow, he just went all in, like,
Too fast, way too fast for it to ever be a flush. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I will say that his quick call on the turn could be indicative of a draw a lot of the time, and that if he had taken his time a little bit.
I mean, it was a gut shot. Like, it's the same. It could easily be ace-jack.
you would never jam this fast.
No, I agree completely that his behavior, his body language, post the river being dealt, is not doing him any favors. But he could have made a better case for this.
If he slowed down and thought about it, even like 10 seconds, and then made that play, it would be 100 times more believable.
This is a tough spot for Jason. I know it looks like a bluff, but
No, well, we know he's bluffing, but every draw came in like.
pretty crazy. I mean, he went check on the flop, right?
Sure did.
So he would have had to check back a flush draw, which just doesn't happen. Heads up, it just doesn't.
This isn't believable. Also, it's a lot riskier when you're the one jamming into someone who covers you, because he can afford to make this error, and it's not the end of his tournament if he makes a call and he's wrong. And that psychologically is a lot easier to deal with than saying call and being out.
Yeah. Man, I think he's going to call. I think this is over right here, guys. I think
his story doesn't make sense.
The check back on the flop.
Jason calls.
That's a call. It's over.
John shows
Winner.
aces.
2 pair beats 1 pair.
Of spades for a pair
Wow.
of tens. Jason
I like the
has
heart.
meantime
Yeah,
I like
well
the heart
played.
bluff.